go. Hi everybody. Have I broke it? Have I broke it? Yeah, we did. It's desktop audio's not working though. So you're not coming through. It's always something. Oh, always something. Have we got the right one?
Fired from friendship.
Gotcha. There we go. Sorry, Dave. Hi everybody. Hi YouTube. Hi Twitch.
It's a limp ass mic stand. I need a better one.
Yeah. Sorry for keeping us all waiting there. Dave had some important business out in the garden to attend to, and
yeah, some very important pruning.
I needed to grab a drink. There was some weird noises coming through there, so there was. That's you.
Probably just me adjusting.
Yeah. Sorry for technical difficulties. That happens every time. Yeah, we have no prep this week whatsoever, Dave. What have you been up to this week? You been working again?
Oh man, I've been doing a whole bunch of freelance stuff and like chasing after a pretty big check that has been just nothing but a struggle to chase after. But I'm gonna get mine either way, and then I'm probably gonna pull out of that business just because I don't have the time to chase around money that I've already earned. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I know.
I did a commission. I don't know if I told y'all. I think because we didn't stream last week, right?
No, it didn't. It was last week we took off.
So I did a commission for a cryptocurrency, and what they had asked me to do is kind of like invoke like Pokemon nostalgia. So I basically like made up my own kind of like metal, parallel universe Pokemon battle music, and it ended up slapping really hard. I'm pretty pleased with it.
No, it's good. So
it was pretty cool.
Can you
Yeah,
can you play it? Can you play it on the stream? Are you allowed to?
I can certainly try to, but I'll need to take a second. So I did like sound design for them too. Let me just save this project here with my nice piano sound in it, and then go back to that one.
Greg's commenting on your facial hair.
It's getting long.
Yeah.
Well, so also this past couple weeks, I've been reconnecting with, I guess you could say my girlfriend. We were dating for a while a few years ago, and then she moved out of town, and we kind of just, we took some space, and came back together when the timing was a little better for us, and so it's been really nice reconnecting with her.
Jerry's paid for a wee bit of a date there. Thank you very much, Jerry. Super chatting. Far too much. Please stop.
Thank you, Jerry.
Please stop. Yeah, I like the Pokemon tune. It's pretty good. I heard it. Where did I hear it? You sent it to me in Discord.
I sent it to you on WhatsApp.
That's it.
The crew.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of lagging ass on loading up.
Yeah, I know. Well, I actually, for the first time, it's gonna sound crazy. I actually went out and seen my friends for the first time in real life in probably at least a year anyway.
Yeah.
So I was out having fun in a garden, and then I got up early and I took my motorbike out for a ride for the first time with those with my old friends and the new friends I met last night, and then I went for a big long run, and I didn't die, which is good. Dave, you should be more impressed.
Mazel tov. I'm so proud of you.
I know.
How were you feeling after? Did it beat you up a little
yeah, it was
bit?
good. No, it was brilliant. So it was. I got
Good,
the 50. I got the 50. I got the 50 mile an hour. So the 50 mile an hour, Dave. Getting there.
On foot?
No, on a bike, motorbike.
Oh, wow! Look at you cutting loose.
You know.
All right. You should be able to hear the Pokemon music. I think I've got it queued up. Let me just remove the sound effects because I also did sound design for the thing, and if you're not watching the video, like it doesn't really like add up necessarily. So here is just the music. You hear that?
Oh, I can hear. Oh. It's good. I like it. I'm not allowed to headbang anymore.
So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, no, people are commenting that they didn't want to see me in tight leathers, Dave.
Oh, everyone wants to see you in tight leathers.
Exactly, exactly. I'm think that will be basically my OnlyFans page, just me in motorbike gear,
Yeah.
and I'll charge a
So that
hundred.
was
I'll charge
part
a
of my
hundred
week.
dollars. Yeah, that was good. It's brilliant actually.
And then did I tell you guys about the that I think it was the day after we had the stream that I told you after that crazy concert where the band tried to hit on me?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was, yeah, I think we mentioned that, and that's kind of that brings us up to more or less current, I would say.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah, no, I've had a life this weekend for the first time in a
Oh
long
yeah,
time.
what
So
you been
that's
up to?
that's.
So you've
I
been
was just
biking. You went out with friends.
yeah, just generally just being just normal for a change.
I saw you took the little one out scootering.
Oh, I went for a wee walk.
Oh,
Yeah,
how nice! Bless your
yeah,
heart. That's wholesome.
yeah. We have to split with the dog though because the dog barks at anything on two wheels. The dog just barks at it. So Mrs. Ripper goes one way because we walk out. You walk down my street and there's a seafront. And you've got a marina and then you've got the other way, and it's just a coastal path. And it's only like you're talking 200 yards or something until you hit the water from my house. So Mrs. Ripper took a right and we took a left. So that's yeah. That was it.
Bless. That's so nice.
Yeah, I haven't actually, work wise, video wise. You follow her? Yay! Thank you, Connor. Work wise, Dave, Brian, and myself are having a week off with the videos, but we do run with a
Oh, so nice.
a
I
bit
basically
of.
had 3 weeks off.
You've had
It's been
3 weeks
great.
off. Brian had 3 weeks off a wee while ago. Well, I like having the videos stacked up for about a fortnight. So there's a bit of a run rate, just because like as
For
you
our
know,
American viewers, which is most normal people,
60%, 60%.
what's a fortnight, Mr. Ripper?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I thought that was a pretty standard term there. Things like, like I spent 3 weeks in
I
hospital
know, I was
there.
just briefing you.
3 weeks in hospital. It's nice to have that wee bit of a buffer where I know that the videos still go up and everything goes live. So we've got a wee week off. I'm just missing here. Just checking. Two chats to keep an eye on. Foxy. What was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody loves me in the tight letters. So yes, we're having a week off. I actually have housework today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm booked off in my day job. So yeah, nice chilled week. Bit of admin, Dave. That's what I'm doing. Bit of admin. Right, let's have a wee flick. Cause should be loads of stories this week. Should be loads of stories.
Yeah, we've allowed the stories to build up.
Yeah, because usually just before stream and on Monday I go through to sort out the videos. So I have none to pick this week. So I'm gonna have a proper wee build up, and I'll be able to go through it. See, that sound good, Dave?
You like it?
Yeah.
I'm in B flat.
Welcome back, Greg. Sometimes I go through everybody's name and welcome them, but welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Right. Let's see here. Seems very Dragon Ball old, but well, there's paragraphs, so. I'm gonna give this one a wee spin, Dave. There's nobody to bounce off. Nolan was meant to be joining this week, but he's busy with stuff.
This was posted by you/Wraith of Doom 1 day ago. A short funny, sorry, from my little gardening incident earlier. You know how it be, get that grass in your throat. A short funny from my first time as DM. So the campaign I'm playing right now is set in the homebrew world of Abraxas, not to be confused with the fire chicken. On the hub island of Cordova, specifically the city of High Deep, I got interested in D&D pretty fast and decided to DM a Christmas-themed session. A one-shot that later turned into 3 sessions long, which the DM granted me permission to. I was pretty nervous, but then got into the swing of things in session 2, which is where the hilarity ensued. The whole setting was that a twisted elf named Gunter had kidnapped people and forced them to escape his Christmas labyrinth. With obstacles themed on Christmas-related items, a robotic version of Krampus, an eggnog drinking contest, a flaming Christmas pudding monster, but the best one was Room 7, the Christmas feast. Here I described to the players that the room was decorated like a table set for the Christmas meal, only with aggressive food. The sprouts would fire out of cannons, the pigs in blankets rolled like logs slowly towards them, and the cranberry sauce reduced their movement speed. The carrots fired like nuclear missiles out of crockery silos. You get the picture. Sorry, crockery silos. You get the picture. The centerpiece, however, was the turkey, the aim of which was that if the gang didn't pass their stealth checks when sneaking around it was in the middle of the table, the turkey would wake up, chase them to the end of the room, and start attacking. Everyone was fairly nimble, and they all succeeded with their stealth checks. Except the paladin. Order McLaw, bless his little heart, is a fairly stupid paladin by design. He's childlike, cracks terrible puns, but is usually the front line of the group thanks to an insanely high armor class and a monolithic sword. His impulsiveness gets in the way of most of our plans, but he's fun to be around. Well, he was the only one that failed his stealth check and thus woke the turkey up. The turkey started screeching at him furiously. And then the fateful words were uttered. I T-pose at the turkey. What? I T-pose at the turkey. He rolled for intimidation and got somewhere around 18 to 20, which, added to his already decent charisma modifier for some reason, sealed my fate. I was as bemused as my fictional turkey and then proceeded to describe Order T-posing at the giant turkey. The turkey, surprised, walked in front of the order, protecting him from all the heat-seeking vegetables that were flying at them, only breaking off its T-posed stupor when the gang were shutting the door to the next room. This was just the first of many incidents where Order McLaw created nothing but chaos, and definitely a baptism of fire during my first time as DM. TLDR, I DM'd a Christmas-themed campaign where our paladin successfully intimidated an aggressive roast turkey by T-posing.
That wasn't bad. Nope, that wasn't bad, that one. Thank you very much for submitting your story. That's somebody new as well. I've never...
That was a banger.
Wraith of Doom.
That was amazing.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts, that's the only thing I
Wraith
go
of
for.
Doom.
Yeah, thank you.
Shouts out. That was great.
Dragon Boy.
Can I get a G minor 7th from Greg Johnson? Sure, I don't see why not. G minor 7th you want? Here. G minor 7th. How's that for a G minor 7th? That's mine. There we go. That's our 7, and that's our 9. I like adding a 9 to my 7th. It's just that extra little
music
extra
lesson?
spice.
I actually seen one of your Ableton machines things, pads.
They're cool, right?
Yeah, it was actually relatively cheap as well. I didn't know if I had anything to hook it up to or control it or whatever. I'm assuming
Yeah,
the
you
software.
need the actual software, which is expensive too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I seen it, I thought, oh, 40 quid, that's not too bad. Was it about $50 or something? But I don't know how to play music. I would just be making noises. But not the Friday noises that Dave makes, because he's professional. Dave, you wanna... This is a part 1. I don't know if we're gonna find a part 2. But we'll find
All right.
it.
Let's see what we got. I was watching you scroll on the YouTube channel. I was not even watching the Discord because I was trying to keep up with chat, and I got
Yeah, you're
lost.
all
It worked, though, despite the delay. All right. Posted by you/Evil Lapis Dragon 3 days ago. I have a story I'll never forget. Part 1.
This must be good if it's in 2 parts. Could be 3 parts, 4 parts.
I was the DM and had 2 separate parties of people. The good guys with a dragonborn mage, Earth Genasi fighter, and an NPC that I'll get to later. Then there was the bad guys, being a human paladin that believed in human superiority, and a gnome fighter with stupid high strength and very low intelligence. They started in the same group at the beginning in the city of Ulm, which was just a swamp. The paladin lived here their entire life and was even in ties with the queen of the city. The others were busy with exploring the area and came across a church that caught all their attention. The mage was on a pursuit of knowledge. As such, she wanted to read the book of the church. There it is. She came into an entirely empty area, exception for the benches and the candle and torch holders. She investigated the area and rolled pretty low. I had her knock over one of the torches and it hit the wooden floor. Apparently, she saw no issue with this and continued looking around. Eventually, she found the Book of Sigmar and immediately stole it. In the meantime, the gnome was busy watching the mage through the window very adamantly. The paladin was just doing whatever the queen asked, anything from make her food and look after the prison. Back to the mage, the torch had begun to burn the church down. The mage, I guess, never thought about that happening for some reason. She jumps out the window and immediately books it into the swamp with the dwarf following after her. The paladin, seeing his church burn down, immediately blames it on the also dragonborn priest and hangs him. Except the paladin also forgot that fire spreads and the entire city is burning at this point. Here comes the Earth Genasi that instructed the people of Ulm how to use buckets to scoop up water and extinguish fires. It was very painful of an experience since her charisma was just abysmal. She had to roll so many times. There's fire everywhere. What happened? The paladin said the dragonborn caused this. Oh, I doubt they did anything bad. Can you put the fires out? How do we do that? Use a bucket to gather water from the river and dump it on the fire. Rolls a 4. What's a bucket and how do we use it for water? This is a bucket. Shows bucket. That's a metal cut machine. Just do what I do. Okay? Scoops water and throwing it on the fire. You must be goddess to do such thing like that. I'm no goddess, but you should take more care here. Rolls a 3. I will always worship you, bucket goddess. As the Genasi wanders away, she never knew it was the paladin she was talking to.
Another good one. I'm going to give that the click up. Any comments? No. Black Eyes, seen you in the comments. Right. Yeah, if any comment, I seen him looking through the comments there when you were reading. Black Eyes, if singing's your thing, do it.
Greg Johnson says, I studied composition in my second year. I wrote a 4-part dance suite for piano and electric guitar, which I played myself. There's a reason I'm a composer, not a performing musician. Failed miserably. Ha ha ha! Totally get you. Ah, yes. Oh, we got all people talking about the music. How the hell do people come up with these ideas? I don't question it. Where was there something minor 7th are probably my favorite chords. I would say my favorite chords are probably minor 11th. Let's see if I can like demonstrate one to you. So here's our minor 7, right? Right, and then our minor 11 would be right there, or like right there, that kind of weird Lydian thing going on.
Dave, just reminds me there. Do you do music on your TikTok there?
I do music on my TikTok sometimes. It
so
is TikTok / Dave Makes Noises.
If you're under the age of 14, check it out.
Exactly. If you're a band kid in the United States and you're not already following me, I'm pleasantly surprised. And also, you should follow me because we just chop it up on music theory all day. Minor 11 is just a 4 above the octave, obviously, because the octave is 8.
That's a bit of a long one. Have you got a long one in you, Dave?
You're on your own. 3 above the octave, rather, I guess. Math. What?
I You got a long one, longish one in you.
A longish
Like,
one.
see,
I got.
we got nobody to bounce off. You see, because we
Yeah.
took last week off. Certain special guest was meant to join it this week, but he bailed. Do you know what I mean? He promised next week. Do I believe him? Maybe. So, forgot to contact Court Scorpius. Nolan's busy too. Nolan's busy on a special project. I like special projects. Dave, you like special projects too, don't you?
I do lots of special projects. Okay, so I'm down for a long one. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is posted by u/Cato Novus 4 days ago. Never forget what the party has. This requires a bit of a lead up. It was 3rd edition and I was in university. My DM, let's call him Tom, had a homebrewed world complete with a banking system. He was majoring in some advanced mathematics with a minor in finance. I guess something to fall back on, but still in his wheelhouse. I was playing a ranger with a homebrewed combat track of bounty hunter. The two abilities of it I remember were the capability to deal subdual damage without a penalty and using manacles as a flail without penalty. That's actually quite brilliant. We thought this up together, and it fit with my character's backstory. He'd go out of his way to bring them in alive, but was also extremely pragmatic. He would recognize when that wasn't practical. The party and I had been adventuring for some time, and I regularly banked my gold saving up for one specific weapon. I'd finally gotten enough to have a specially crafted crossbow with a merciful enchantment and a sleep effect added on. The sleep effect had a low DC to beat, but it could still do the job. For those who don't remember or haven't played 3rd edition, Merciful was an enchantment for was an enchantment for lethal weapons that, when activated, would add 1d8 damage to the attack, but would convert all damage dealt by the weapon to non-lethal, subdual. Mostly this had to do with my character's bounty hunting, and I hadn't found much use for it in the story. But Tom ruled that I was now more efficient in my character's downtime bounty hunt since I had that available to me and would now earn a 3rd more reward in my non-adventuring work. He ruled that ammunition used this way evaporates for 2 reasons. So I don't have an endless supply of bolts with increased damage so that the bolt can't be fallen on, punched, kicked, or whatever to deal lethal damage by accident. That's fair. He was a great guy. I named the crossbow Lil Mercy and then basically didn't use it in the story because it didn't serve much of a purpose. None of our enemies or monsters had bounties on their heads. Why did I do that? Oh, there we are. Sometime later, we uncover a plot to assassinate the Duke, whom we had befriended, and there's a race to make it to either warn him or save him. 2 of us get into a balcony above the court in time to see the assassin approaching the Duke, but not close enough to stop him. We'd already rolled initiative, and the assassin was really high. Got just out of arm's reach of the Duke, so could not kill him this turn. I look the situation over and see that there's a waist-high structure between them and make my decision. Me. I take it because I can see what's happening. I have a clear line of sight on the 2 of them. Tom. Yes, but as you look, you see that the assassin appears somewhat blurry. Basically telling me that my character recognizes the assassin is under an effect to render him less likely to be hit with a physical attack. Oh, maybe wearing a, what's it called? Displacer cloak. Me. I'm going to shoot, I said. I pick up Lil Mercy. My character. Misericord. The activation word for the merciful quality. Tom smiled. Roll for your attack on the assassin. Me. No, you don't understand. I'm shooting the Duke. I roll, check my mods. Does 16 hit an unarmored and likely unaware target? Whole table. What? They'd forgotten about Lil Mercy. A silent pause as I look everyone's shocked faces over. Me. It's the only thing that makes sense. The Duke is surrounded by a bunch of chairs. His fall won't be pleasant, but it won't kill him either, especially since the bolt is non-lethal and per our rulings will evaporate after striking. The assassin will have to hop that banister and maybe pull a chair or 2 off him to do his job, giving us a little more time to get him. Tom blinks, pauses, blinks again. That hits. Roll your damage. I rolled the damage and didn't bother reminding him of the saving throw versus sleep because I dealt enough to knock him out non-lethally. I didn't want to rub salt. Tom, is that your turn? Me, I want to try something. Tom's eyes widened slightly. I know we're kind of high up, but I want to try leaping down while throwing my bolas at the assassin. I snared the assassin and slightly whiffed my acrobatics check leaping down, landing straight instead of rolling, taking a small bit of falling damage. I was now close enough that on the next turn I could reach the assassin if the sorceress who came with me couldn't do anything from the balcony. She did, and it was easier with him wrapped in my bolas. I need water.
Right
The
there,
rest of the
bye.
party got in. Yeah. The rest of the party got in with the ducal guard shortly afterwards, and we took a break. Tom stepped outside to smoke. Later, Tom told me that he'd had a fugitive scenario set up for us, and I'd done the equivalent of skipping 2 chapters in a book. That was fucking awesome.
Yep.
That was
I like
fucking
that.
rad. Well done.
I don't know why it hasn't got loads of upvotes, to be honest.
That was super rad. That was brilliant.
Thank you very much. A new person as
Yeah.
well. We're all about new folks. Yeah, Connor, you were mentioning about the bot on Twitch. Yeah, I sort of set him up, and he sort of like just goes mad. To be honest, just spams. Doesn't matter what time of intervals you put in it. It just keeps on going. Dave, do you want to get a glass of water if we choke to death on live on the internet?
Yeah, but there's music theory talk. Hold on.
See, you die for your craft. That's the most important thing.
Well, I would die without it.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, so in response to like chord extensions, you got your basic 1-3-5. That's like your standard triad. Right? But when you start adding threes on top of that, you start getting extensions. So like 1, 3, 5. That's your dominant 7. This would be a major 7, right? And then this would be a 9, right? And then this would be like an 11 there. Oh, no, that would be a 3 up top, so that would be a 10. That would be our 11. And that's where it starts to get real Lydian sounding.
Here, while you're going there.
And that's saucy.
Yeah, while you're going there,
water now.
Greg was saying there that he got a D20 necklace. That sounds pretty sweet.
That is pretty sweet. I want it. All right, I'll be back.
Go for it. That's where I'm going to just sit here and talk crap now for 5 minutes. I see that Dave's pro. I actually got myself a stream deck. It's not working at the moment. It tells me a few things. But what I did during the week was I tried to stream Valheim, the game. Have you seen that? Has anybody seen that? It's like Minecraft, Vikings. It's good. It's good. Mythical stuff. Dungeons. So I done an hour and a half stream and didn't Google how to build anything, and it was basically, I think Dragon Boy watched it and a few other people, and yeah, it was just basically an hour and a half of me getting frustrated and not having a clue what to do. So yeah. Can you do Minecraft in real life? Well, it's loosely based in real life. Yeah, Valheim's more of a. It's weird because it looks like have you jumped on the Valheim yet? Have you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like fucking Skyrim if Skyrim was still RuneScape.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim stroke Minecraft stroke. Yeah, it's. Dave,
it's like Skyrim trying to be Rust.
Yes.
Or Rust trying to be Skyrim more accurately.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's cool, I guess. I don't know. I haven't gone deep yet.
Yeah, you should join. You should join. I rented a wee server to keep all my friends happy.
I see that. Yeah. So I mean, if we're doing it big, we're doing it big. Like I guess I didn't have anybody to play with like long term because like I love a grindy game. I've been playing Stardew Valley with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Nah, it's good. It's good. I ended up giving up and building my house, and there's my mates jumping on to play now. Actually,
we have a lovely farm. It's called Bougie Farm.
Ooh, I haven't played Stardew Valley. Sounds very Brian-y. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, that's just because Brian plays it, but it is like the most relaxing game ever. I've been playing. I've got like 300 hours in that game, just on PC. That doesn't include mobile. Yeah, I love Stardew. I just don't love it enough to like. I don't know. I don't really like streaming that many games, just because like for me, like video game time has always been like nice, quiet, peaceful time for my introvert self to kind of recharge. So like sharing that with people seems like counter to the point for me.
Oh, I know, definitely. You feel a wee bit stressed. You feel a wee bit stressed whenever.
I feel like a pressure to perform when like maybe I just want to like check out and go fishing and like not talk.
Yeah, that's it. like riding your motorbike. I don't like really the streaming sort of gets me too. I'm sorry, I'm miles away from my mic. I'm rolling. My house isn't level, so every time I sit back, I just start to go. Whoa. Yeah, Valheim's good. Valheim's good. I'm asking Connor. Are you asking do I like real life? Like, do I build stuff? I actually do build stuff. So I do real life.
Dude, his whole house.
Yeah, I built a fence because I was showing off the video of my bin getting thrown, or one of my neighbours' bins getting thrown, and everybody was like, "Ah, oh, so funny." I was like, "What do you think of my fence?" I built it all myself. So actually, I've got paint and decorating to do, and then floors to do the week after, or 2 weeks after. So, yeah, I get weird because it's a bit of a balance between paying somebody to do it and the time, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm getting super fidgety here. I'm a wee bit hungover. I got about 3 hours sleep last night. Dave levels of sleep, you know. So.
I slept pretty well.
You sleep well.
I tend to.
I don't sleep very well. But I went, as I said, I went out, but instead of bringing a bottle of Jack Daniels with me, I just brought the premix Jack Daniels and Cokes with me because I didn't want to have to leave half a litre of Jack Daniels at somebody's house, because you go to somebody's house, you can't, you know what I mean, you can't just left my bottle of Jack Daniels, you know, you leave a few beers behind, you know, it's sort of what to do. Yeah. So yeah, I decided not to buy one, and I think I had too much sugar last night because I could not sleep for anything. It was bad.
Have you tried transcendental meditation?
Oh no, the sugar rush I was going through, there was nothing I could do about that. The only way I probably could sleep was by drinking more, and I thought that's a bit counterproductive, so I had to get up in the morning. So people always ask for those always not 20 videos, but that one, oh, there's actually stuff in this. Oh, might have we read that later on. Actually, I'm working here now, so I'm working. Death by Cobalt. Don't remember them. We're gonna do a Dragon Boy before the end of the video
because he's username.
Yeah. Are we gonna do a Dragon Boy before the end of the video, Dave?
It depends on if we get to one.
We did, but I passed it.
Oh, you're the worst.
he's going mad in the Twitch chat. He's about to get a time out. Yeah, if you haven't got, you can watch it on Twitch. You've got your choice of platforms, so you do. You get your choice. Yeah. So it looks like it could be something, Dave.
How the Barbarian Got a Bouquet of Sticks.
Okay.
Posted by /Death by Cobalt.
Oh, yeah.
So I recently joined a PvP game. Easier with my schedule, and I rolled a 17, 16, 12, 11, 8, 8. Being primarily a caster, I decided I was going to play melee this time. Cue first player picking rogue. Well, there goes fighter rogue. But I remembered Path of the Beast Tasha's and wanting to run a Path of the Beast Barb and Way of the Shadow Monk for a while. But restrictions would be tight. I ended up choosing Fearbolg as it fit with the idea of in my head of a wild barbarian, which, yep, is basically kind of what I'm doing with Greg. And the stats fit without customized origins to keep the multi-class dreams alive. A couple hours later, a barbarian named Ulder, a Fearbolg with 2 levels of monk and 1 barbarian level, emerges from my notes. A simple man in his early 70s who surrounds himself with little ones to do the thinking for him. He's made his living as an enforcer and bounty hunter, using his size to his advantage. I plan to run him, not as stupid, but instead kind of like a dog. Loyal, protective, and just enjoying being with the people he likes. Other players pick, all elves of some sort, chuckle when we realize we are all Fae. Start in a little town. Immediate banter about the travels. Cue happy face as everyone falls into an instant banter despite barely speaking with each other prior to the game, besides backstories and what positions to fill. Farmer offers to stable our horses and tells us to use his name at the bar for a free round. Wilder almost knocks him over with a hearty clap to his back, excited about alcohol. Isla Donna, the half-elf bard, sings about Ulder's drinking prowess while quipping with the elf rogue, whom have already started in playful jokes about each other. Older enters the bar, and I make a small point of saying his voice coming out seemingly more forceful than usual. Because of being in a place with his little ones, he would naturally be a little more protective, acting like his enforcer history suited. Didn't expect the party to comment. Two characters immediately react to this by looking at my character worriedly. Brain almost crashes, as I didn't expect to have to explain it further. I pull out a description of him while they trekked to the wilderness, how he was relaxed, his mouth in a small smirk, versus now with his body coiled and his face set into a scowl. So Ember the Druid, and one of the ones who so effortlessly fell into character, runs outside, picking up a bunch of sticks and foliage to make a nature bouquet and handing it to Older. Y'all, I'm dying over here. Not 20 minutes into the game, and they handed sticks to a guy I modeled around a wolf. They also don't know this yet. I have 2 levels in Barbarian before his first transformation, and they gave the dog sticks. Now, my barb is awkwardly holding this nature bouquet, which is now an item in my inventory. On another note, I've decided that any aggressive actions against either our bard or druid will result in instant rage, regardless of the circumstances.
Banger number 5. Another good one. I like having a wee break, Dave.
I mean, I could always drink more.
Um, Dave Stone was telling us in the Twitch chat that he nearly got kicked out of his house. I said,
Oh, damn.
I said you'd put him up in LA. He just has to get there.
Yeah, you can sleep in the backyard.
It's a long
There's
eye
no
trip.
room in my apartment. It's only
Take-
400 square feet.
You'll have some job swimming there, mind you. The Atlantic
Yeah.
saves me. That's all we were discussing that earlier on, isn't it? That's the joys of vessel of water.
Yeah.
Get the Atlantic Ocean. Saves me.
Rub it in, why don't ya?
Dave would be he'd be rapping my door every day, so I would get rid of him. Someday,
Bro,
Dave.
you'd want to hang out. Come
Oh
on.
fuck, too right I would. Yeah. As soon as the flights are open, I am off ski. I am off skiing to North California.
Why North California?
Is that not where you are?
I'm in
North
South
LA.
California. It's gonna be a long drive. I'm in North Hollywood, but by
North
the time
Hollywood,
you're
that's
out
it.
here, I'll probably be a little further north. I'll probably be
Well,
in Val Verde.
I will. We'll see. We'll see. Sure. I can't wait to bump into Nolan, Cello, all
Oh yeah,
those
we'll all
guys.
hang out when you come to
Yeah,
town for sure.
I wanna
We'll go to a
Fire and
tiki bar.
Dice. I'll go to the Fire and
Oh,
Dice.
we'll get the whole Fire and Dice crew together for tiki drinks. That'll be fun.
You say titties or ticky?
Tiki.
All right. Okay. I thought you were taking me to a titty bar. That's we go there too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
The strings make this a lot more somber than it needs to be. I know, isn't it so nice? It's such a dichotomy.
What's the time like? It is a firm on the hour finish. Firm on the hour.
I just got the new version of Ableton, and it's got like multiple channels of polyphonic expression, so I can like do swells on individual notes instead of having to swell either all of them or none of them. And that is just like game changing from a composition perspective.
Sounds
Because
great.
like now I don't have to like go in and automate velocity. Like before, the way it worked was if I were to like apply pressure to one note while playing a chord, it would sound like this. Instead of just making that one note louder, right? But now it applies the pressure just to that one note. So you can just do like very like realistic, like human sounding swells. It's pretty cool.
Thank you,
It's
Foxy.
well worth the money to me.
No, it's brilliant. Righty.
So do we have another story then, Scott?
We do indeed.
All right. Posted by you/unknown captain 7 days ago.
All the new people tonight. All the new people. Well, they might not be new.
Welcome, new people. They might all be Dragon Boy alts.
That is the worry. That is the worry.
So I just finished. This is called Nobody Puts Vampire in the Microwave. So I just finished DMing a session for my friends. The area they're in is a high threat area, so they sailed in with a ship full of allies. The story is about one of them. Picture the scene. The vampire's succubus wife has been killed in combat. R.I.P. The vampire itself has gone down, turned to mist, and fled. The group split into 3 separate groups, and those searched the grounds for the resting place. One group, the bard, the druid, and a skeleton they adopted, find an unconscious friendly cleric on the floor. Bard revives her, and she explains inside the room are 5 dread guards. Think Death Knights, but weaker. And the wounded vampire. Door is blocked by a series of immovable rods that the cleric put there before going down. I gave the cleric to one of the players, Bard, to control, and he looked at her spell list and got an idea. She had prepared a 5th level spell called Dawn. Now, Dawn is like Moonbeam on mega steroids. Good to know. And the cleric decided that she was going to open the door a crack, cast Dawn in there, and close it again, barring it with the immovable rods. I'd hoped I was going to get to hurt the party properly with this encounter, but instead they put my lovely undead into a microwave on the highest setting and closed the door for a minute. Anguish shouting, hammering on the door, and metal hitting stone ensue, and eventually all goes silent. We opened up the door, and everything in that room was fucking dead. Vampire was ash. We calculated all the damage done, and despite there not being anywhere this amount of HP in the room, that spell dealt somewhere near 1,200 radiant damage. And you know what? I wasn't even mad. That shit was creative and effective. But I'm gonna put in a disclaimer telling them not to get used to doing that.
What is good? You got somebody living underneath your table, Dave?
No, my phone plays vaporwave music when somebody calls.
Sound like somebody talking.
That's my ringtone. Fight me. Macintosh Plus. Let's go.
I have a problem with my ringtone is that I have a Samsung phone and I just kept everything default, and then I was at a table with
that's your problem.
Everybody else with a Samsung phone.
It was the first thing I did before I even installed apps was change my fucking ringtone.
I haven't been near
the Vaporwave app, and it was off to the races.
I haven't been near anybody to actually care that my ringtone's the same as anybody else's, because I'm never near anybody with the same phone, so it doesn't really make a difference. I've been trapped in my house for like a year and a half now. Minus yesterday and today. See? Real life people. Yeah. Friends. No, you don't get this.
Yeah.
You don't get the... I'm not even getting into it. In-betweeners. Only Stone probably knows what the In-betweeners is. Do you ever watch that, Dave?
What?
The In-betweeners.
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
It's like a school thing, and it's like an English school thing. It's so funny, so it is. So funny.
Yeah, I know I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it.
It's well worth a watch. It's well worth a watch. You wouldn't last too long in that school. You wouldn't last too long.
All right, we got another.
We're just banging them out here.
Story. Great. Okay, so this one was posted by /Curly Turley.
No, that's not a new person now. Curly Turley's been featured many times. Not as many times.
Curly Turley's been featured. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Curly Turley? Now I'm concerned.
Dragon Boy. Alt.
Just another Dragon Boy alt.
9,000. This is the 9,000th edition. I wonder if people get offended whenever we call them Dragon Boy alts. Oh, I have very important stream news that I meant to mention at the start. Just entered my head.
Okay.
If you're not watching it now, you're not going to watch it at all, because as soon as I'm done, I'm unlisting it from the thing. So if you want to watch any of the streams, now is the only time you're going to get to watch them. I'm not going to bore you to death.
We're no longer going to have the streams like on VOD?
If we do, we'll have to do it on a second channel.
Really, they're hurting the channel that much.
No, I'm not going to get into the analytics and all the rest of it and the messing about with it, but yeah, the streams are brilliant for the channel whenever they're live, but they're not so brilliant after the fact because only a couple of thousand people watch them, and it sort of slows things down a wee bit. So there is a technical reason for it. Might start a second channel. I might start a completely different channel actually very soon.
What's the different channel going to be, Ripper?
No, I can't say nothing. I have to do a lot of flirting. I have to do a lot of flirting with certain gentlemen. So I do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it never sounds good. Yeah, I have to flirt with this guy, and hopefully my flirting
Who
will.
needs you to flirt with him?
I just like flirting with
I'm so
dudes.
conf- I'm so confused now. You got
Brotherly.
me.
I get you confused. I'll give you a clue that only you'll get, and I'll completely destroy the stream by doing it. But he's like a brother to me. I have to flirt with him.
I still am
No, I'll
lost.
tell
I
you
don't
after.
think
I'll tell you
unless
after.
it's fucking Neckbeardia. Like I can't with you.
No, I would flirt with him. Have you ever seen that man before?
No, I assume he lives up to his name.
He looks like Pepe the Frog. So he does. He actually
Oh
looks like him. My
no,
opinion. My opinion.
bro.
But many faces. I know. Yeah. So if you want to watch a stream, you gotta watch it live. I'm sorry. I might start another channel. I might put them up somewhere else. I don't know. But I don't like advertising too much either. I like just playing the game of the YouTubeness, Dave. Isn't that right? That's all I ever been doing recently. It's just been.
Yeah, it's all about the game.
It's all about the game.
It's all about the game, bro.
Riptopia.
It's all about the game, bro. It's all about the game. Those are by you / Curly Turley 7 days ago. The ribs.
What's the ribs?
So, how do I start this story? We, Sonic warrior fighter named Leo in our party. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I like that. It's gonna be good. You're jealous of Leo due to his immense height, I heard.
This one goes out to all my short kings out there.
You're so rude. That's a deep bellow.
Leo is a 6'6" tall human and is a very down-to-earth PC. Highly unlikely, given that his head is so far above it.
He's
However,
he's all 2 foot taller than you.
He's a whole human taller than me. So what? However, he has suffered a lot of trauma, both mental and physical. This is the story of Leo's rib cage and how it has been put through the ringer. So the first time his ribs were broken, Leo was possessed by a living shadow and began to attack the barbarian due to the fact that he had failed his wisdom saving throws. You would think the barbarian would retaliate, but instead they curled into the fetal position. But put their hands together and prayed for Thor to come save her. The barbarian rolled a nat 20 for the religion roll, and Thor's hammer came crashing through the wall, shattering all but one of Leo's ribs. The second time Leo's ribs were destroyed was when he gained a keep through the use of the deck of many things. Needless to say, the place was booby-trapped, and a giant stone ball smooched. Said smooched, meant to say smushed. Leo, like a pancake. Who goes around smooching pancakes is really the question we should be asking here. The party resurrected him, but his ribs would never be the same again. The third time his ribcage was destroyed
Just like I can.
was when he was bitch slapped by an archangel created by Vecna and went flying into the airship, tearing through the hall. Most recently, Leo's ribcage was nearly torn out of him when a demon stuck its hand into Leo's chest and tried to destroy all of Leo's vital organs.
You
And
nailed
can't see
that,
it, but
Dave.
there's totally white claw dribbling down.
No, I say that came down. I could probably see it in a slightly higher quality. It's actually going through YouTube now, so it is.
That's
Because
great.
of the
That's
delay.
fucking great. I love it. Yeah, I totally just dumped White Claw all over myself reading that, but I think it adds to the experience.
It did, and you got the tone of that perfect. That was exactly the dramatic reading that was required for
the
that.
cadence. Would you say I nailed the cadence overall?
Definitely.
I bet.
White Claw. I need to Google that to see if I can get that here. I don't think I've ever drank White Claw
I mean,
before.
if you can get sparkling seltzer or spiked seltzer, it's the same thing.
Get about just about anything here.
Yeah.
I'm being a good boy tonight. One bottle of beer. One bottle of beer.
Yeah, I just had the one claw. I'm chilling.
Stone, do
Still
we get the
gotta do
do
my
we get
taxes.
do we get White Claw in the United Kingdom? Please tell me in the chat. Dragon Boy. I read the chat. I'm just ignoring you. That's it. No. I got two shots. I got
savage.
I
That was cold, bro.
I know,
That was
but I
cold.
mean, like, it's like me.
No, don't get me wrong. I didn't say that you were wrong. I just said that was cold.
know. The chat's flying tonight. So it is flying tonight.
Oh, that was a sick burn. Dragon Boy, R.I.P., bro.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Let me know if you need some aloe for that burn. Boy, getting ripped. Ripper, I tried to friend you, so please accept it so I can chat you. Connor, let's have a talk about boundaries.
No. I
Okay.
asked him in the Twitch chat. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
There's
Okay.
no
Okay.
bound.
Okay.
There's no boundaries. There's no boundaries. He asked, could he join?
Clearly, Jesus fuck.
The boundaries will be set. But my point is that he asked, could he join the stream? And I don't know. This guy, he could be,
Could literally be anyone, or
he could
could
be
be the
anybody.
living incarnation of Gary Gygax, or hear me
Yeah.
out and bear with me for a second. Could be a Dragon Boy alt.
That is totally possible. Well, it'd be a record of how many people I could unfriend in one night if it was a Dragon Boy alt.
Oh my frick, dude.
I know Scorpius.
Oh my
He's
God.
basically he's a Dragon Boy alt too. So he is. I've met him in real life.
I mean, for all we know, I could be a Dragon Boy alt. Like,
It's-
what if Dragon Boy is like the source code of the simulation? Like,
yeah,
we
and
don't know.
or maybe he's just amazing at character voices and like full rubber of face things, and he just pulls it on. You've been calling
Yeah,
me
just
this
like a
whole
master prosthetician,
Yeah, that's it. And he can just
master of prosthetics.
Yeah, I know. He could grow good strong beard like you can in 2 weeks. Although
I don't know about that. It's been about a month.
I've been keeping mine nice and short. Look, you see, that's
Oh,
it.
look at you. Well, the reason that I'm kind of like letting my shizzle grow out a little bit is because I'm going to see my girl in a couple months, and she wants to practice barbering because she's in cosmetology school. So
You gotta give her plenty to work with.
gotta give her a good canvas to work with and still have something to come back to.
You got,
You know what I mean?
She's gonna do all the waxing and all for you. Do
No comment.
do your back and all that there sort of stuff.
Probably.
I used to have a
Probably.
hairy back, but it's all fallen off. I've gone bald in my back. So I have.
I'm so fucking jealous. Hopefully, getting waxed helps because this back hair is just ridiculous.
If you rip it strong enough and
You want to
tear
know
all,
what growing up really means? It's called fucking back hair and like hair growing in like your ears and shit and like places where it's just like, why the fuck is there hair growing here, dude? And why can't I grow it on my face instead?
I find that the hair grows faster out of my nose and out of my ears than it does on my head. So that's the worst thing about it. Yeah, I need another haircut soon, but I'm saving her up, not for my girlfriend, just because I like my hair being short now for some strange reason. Dragon Boy is many people. We'll do a Dragon Boy story.
Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do a Dragon Boy today?
We're gonna end on
But
Dragon.
it's gotta be dank. It's gotta be a fucking banger.
Let me check.
No filler. So
He's
you gotta
probably-
find a banger Dragon Boy story.
He's
or
probably
else I will
fought-
not read it
He's probably
because
fallen
I
out
don't
of
want
me,
to
to
be
be
put on
fair.
the spot like that.
I'm going through my Discord here. Just going through my Discord.
Damn. All right. Do you have enough Discord to share with the rest of the class?
Fine,
Fine, I'll entertain them with music. Jesus, I'll stop riffing on you.
I'm coming now. I'm an old man. Well, I'm not really, but you know what I mean.
Mr. Ripper's getting old, and we still want to see him wear a full rocker wig.
What are you talking about? My wig's glued on. It's permanently glued on. I actually did watch a TV show about guys getting their weaves stuck on. So it did. It's quite funny watching these dudes getting their hair back, but they always have the same hair shape for some strange reason when you get a weave. Whenever all my hair falls out, I'm just gonna shave it. Dave.
Yeah, probably gonna be the case for me too. But until it does, I'm gonna embrace the curl.
I've a
Like my hair's supposed to be curly, bro. Did you know that?
yeah, I can tell. It's
My hair's
curly,
supposed to
look.
be curly. Like, and I've just
What's
been
up?
treating it like not curly hair my whole ass life because I thought that's just what you do.
What? You
And now I'm like taking care of it like you take care of curly hair, and it's already like getting curly like it was when I was like a small child. It's pretty crazy.
yeah, just like when your mum used to watch it for you.
No, not even that. Like this was like my hair went straight like around. Yeah, you know, you're probably right. Honestly, just went out like my hair hasn't been this curly since I was like probably 3.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're talking about cornrows and all. I'd love to do something like that, but yeah, I don't think I'd get away with it.
cornrows.
No, talking about Stone saying about me. No,
Oh, I can't
listen,
picture you with cornrows, bro.
That'd be funny. Like my head is basically the shape of a dropped potato. That's my problem.
That's about right. And
You know
so,
what I mean?
and it's unfortunate because your children look just like you.
But you're fucking fortunate. Yeah. See, the funny thing about my children is, Dave, is that you wouldn't say it to any of their faces. because they're all taller
Nope,
than you.
because they'd be like, "What the fuck, man? My dad's ugly as sin.
Right?
Why would you do that?"
They're all taller than you. That's the problem. Like
That's fine. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Like I can
no,
probably run faster.
uh,
I mean, they got more legs, maybe, but
yeah. We'll see.
yeah.
Someday, Dave,
Well, I
you'll
mean, it's just gonna come back on you. They're just gonna be like, "Dad, why'd you make us ugly?"
yeah, it's
Dave
probably
said that
true.
it's all your fault, and
Yeah.
Dave can do no wrong.
Oh dear, I'm not even gonna start because I'm not even gonna. Yeah, my head's shaped like a potato because I'm Irish, and that's basically it's in my blood.
You know what they say? You are what we eat.
Yeah, I don't eat potatoes anymore. So I don't eat potatoes. I hate fucking potatoes. Unless they're crisps. Look, that's what I've got for after we do a Dragon Boy. Oh, but as you can tell, I don't have my green screen behind me because
Shame on you, bro.
the power of RTX voice allows me to eat crisps without annoying people, but the green screen doesn't work half the time. It's really annoying. Also, gaming news, Dave.
Yeah,
My 3090 might be getting sold.
really. Might
Yep.
as well get two 3080s for that money.
Yeah, might as well just get rid of it and then buy something else because I get some monies for it. A lot of money actually, which is
Yeah,
really
what, like probably like 3K euros?
£2,000 in a
That's
swap
insane.
shop, and they give it to you in £20 notes. And there's no fucking
Wow.
around with eBay where you lose 20%,
Live
and
out
then
your
the
rapper fantasy.
guy says it's broke and all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
Very nice.
stream like that there. It's like winning the lottery. That was a good deal. It was a good deal. It's off ski. I don't know, but the problem is, oh, good night, Mr. Memes. Right, let's go for a sound of Dragon Boy, and then we're gonna end stream, and then
Great.
I'm gonna pretend we never did this due to the powers of YouTube. Oh, we'll say it's unlisted. Actually, I'll add it into a playlist, and you can watch back. Dave getting
All right.
sacked live on stream for abusing me.
Posted by. I need to find the right sound for this.
How about we
I think
skin?
we're gonna. No. I already can see what it is. Like I'm just trying to paint the right picture here. You know what I mean? I want to do Dragon Boy justice. Where is my organ? I had a really good, like, creepy
You need-
sounding organ.
I was gonna say, do you need a microscope and all that there? Like, do you know what I mean? Just to,
Microscope and tweezers.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be auspicious. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, I feel so much more secure now with all of you watching me.
Make fun of my potato head and my potato headed children. I make fun of your little Billy.
That's fine. You can make fun of my Willy all you want. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm just trying to find the right sound so I can, you know, make our friends' music. That'll do. Back to the old standby.
I was gonna say just go back to point. That's good though. Go for it.
Did I just get roasted in chat somewhere? Did I miss something? Dave, you're on a rip tonight. I was on a rip for real. All right, let's finish this out strong. Yeah, Scott.
Yeah.
A clue for my next campaign. Posted by u/DragonBoy13258. The original. No alts. No cap. A fighter with bow of runic smite and reprimand. A paladin of faith to none but his own. A wizard of cards and fate of the hand. A sorceress who sits on an icy throne. A rogue with sickle of shadow and sand. A barbarian with rage and magical band. A bard with lyre and hat and cunning. A druid with pity and loathing and shunning. A cleric with faith to chaos eternal. A warlock with blade and bow abyssal. A ranger with prowess and bow one of kind. A hunter of blood one would hope they not find. An artificer of genius, of craft and of beauty. And a monk of blue who is to fulfill their duty. The harbingers come to let chaos reign. The harbingers come to renew Dagon's brain. The harbingers come to wreak havoc and death. The harbingers come and leave in ruin this plain. A band of heroes, a group of 6, shall stop this lot with hope cunning and tricks. Shall they succeed? Or shall they fail? Stay tuned next time as I tell more of this tale, The Game Maker.
Thank you very much, Dragon Boy. If you want to be basically accused of being another Dragon Boy alt and get your story read out live on stream, join the Reddit, subreddit.
Become a Dragon Boy alt today.
Yeah, that's
recruitment. We're having a recruitment drive.
Exactly. Join the other 6,400 Dragon Boy alts.
Yeah. What he said.
I mean, is it 6.5 thousand Dragon Boy alts? And there's currently
that's a lot of Dragon Boy alts, my babies.
Currently 18 online.
Y'all get in there and show some love to these threads, please. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please go and interact with those threads. Like, go show love, go send out karma, give people Reddit gold and silver and stuff. The more y'all participate, the more we get to make fun of each other and have you be a part of it, and that's always fun.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, that's what we're all here to do. We're just here to have a good laugh and like sharing our enthusiasm of the greatest tabletop role-playing game ever conceived, short of Borderlands Monkers and Badasses. That game is fucking incredible, by the way. I've been playtesting some of the like early stuff. Oh my god, it's so fun. I'm gonna buy it and I'll DM us a session. Well, I'll DM us a whole Borderlands Monkers and Badasses campaign. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting some game time sorted. And if I sell my 3090, I may be forced to play Dungeons and Dragons every night because I can't play computer games. I'll go from
until you get another GPU.
Yeah, it's finding them. That's the reason why I haven't done it. So I'll be like.
Scorpius says that the subreddit should have the user count be Dragon Boy alts.
Yeah, could do.
I think we should mods.
I bet you any amount of money that Eagle will not participate in such things.
Eagle's definitely not in.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, honestly, I get it. I stand with Eagle no matter what. Anyways,
yes,
I love y'all.
We'll end on that note. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, Dragon Boy approves of calling everybody Dragon Boy alts. Yes, thank you very much for joining.
Because it's all just Dragon Boy, and like he knows the jig is up.
Definitely back next week. What I'm going to do is going to create a playlist, and if you want to go back and watch it, if you've got to the end, you want to watch from the start, there'll be a playlist with all these in it.
But they're going to be unlisted moving forward.
Yeah, they're going to be unlisted moving forward. All the older stories, all the one-off stories as well, I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but I will put it up on the community page.
Oh, hell yeah. Why don't you put them on like we'll talk about maybe a Patreon or something.
Yeah, that's maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
You know what I mean? Because that would help us make more content.
Yeah, keep Dave and guitars and hair growth products.
Well, not even hair growth products. Like I might need some fiberglass epoxy for my canoe.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I need to fix my motorbike seat as well because I thought my bike was falling apart.
And
then I realized I need some of that stuff. Send it over.
Like trash bags. Rubbish bags.
Yeah, I had to go
White Claws. Jazz cabbage. What?
Jay Ferguson,
okay.
Thank you very much. There you go. How much does $2 worth of jazz cabbage do to you?
$2 worth of jazz cabbage? Well, it depends on where you're getting your jazz cabbage at, but I could roll a joint with $2 of jazz cabbage.
Nice. So I want to know.
Easily. It might not be a big one, but it definitely gets you where you're going.
I actually seen a man smoke a pack of cigarettes yesterday for the first time in a long time. That's how you know he's rich because a pack of cigarettes here is 12 quid. What's that about?
It's $11 here too.
Yeah, $16, something like that. There,
same in Canada. It's about the same, like $16-20 a pack.
I gave up at a $5 a pack. I was like, there's no way I can afford that.
Yeah, eh?
Do you know what I mean? But I watched them smoke a cigarette and I thought, I'd like one of them bad boys. Ready? On that note, I'm going to go. No, I'm not going.
We're terrible influences. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. They're bad for your body.
Whenever you
and they don't make you cool. They make you fat and hairy and smelly like us.
I haven't smoked in a long time, but you can't afford.
I'm just fat and hairy and smelly.
You kind of It's the problem is whenever you want to stop and you can't stop and they're costing you like more than what your mortgage payments are. It's like my granddad. My granddad has to get surgery. He's not well and he has to get surgery. And they told him he needed to stop smoking. He smoked his whole life, and he did give up. And he told my dad that he's saving himself £350 a week by
A
stopping.
week
A week. A week.
on cigarettes.
On cigarettes. What's that? $420 a week on cigarettes. I was like, holy moly. I know.
For reference, that's like 2 12-hour workdays at $20 an hour.
Yeah, my granddad hasn't worked in years, and I mean, like you're talking like 30
that's
years.
what I'm saying. Like,
Hi, I know.
at $20 an hour, that is 2 12-hour workdays.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. That's how much he's
Fuck
saving a week.
off.
I know.
Fuck off. That's crazy.
Scorpius, I have had Harry and Spelly, and I've never smoked.
Well, maybe you're missing out.
Do some
Maybe
magic
you can
trick. Right, let's go, because it's one of those ones where
longest goodbye ever. Can we just go already, Scott? I love you all, but I want
Yes.
to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Dave's got a life to go to. Hope everybody
Okay,
else
good night,
has fun
Scott.
tonight.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. www.davemakesnoises.com, twitter.com/MrRipper, YT1, twitter.com/DaveMakesNoises, TikTok.com/@DaveMakesNoises.